10 years ago, yeah, I'm that old, my mom decided to take my sister and I to see the Nutcracker in person. She pulled us out of class early, and I felt like I was the coolest kid ever. See ya, suckers! Before watching the ballet, there were a bunch of activities and goodies kids could get outside of the theater, and I remember getting a gingerbread stuffy and a few coloring pages of some of the characters in the ballet. The Rat King freaked me out during the ballet, so coloring it was scary. I think we ended up donating the gingerbread toys and throwing out the coloring pages. Besides that, the ballet was good. Then, around 2 weeks ago, I was trying to go to sleep, thinking of what I could do for a Christmas video. I randomly thought, what if I sight read the entire Nutcracker? My sister thought it was a stupid idea, but I was pretty sure it was tangible. The ballet is at most a little more than 2 hours, and I'm not awful at sight reading, not to brag or anything. Well, I didn't know that the violin 1 part is 71 pages by itself. Then I looked at the Nutcracker suite, and after seeing that it was only 11 pages and not that exciting, I printed out the 71 pages. Don't worry, they're double-sided. While I played most of the ballet under tempo, I tried really hard to count everything correctly, including rests. That obviously didn't quite happen, as I had little problems with difficult passages, intonation, and page turns. After the introduction, I dove into unknown territory. Well, technically I've heard it before, but that was 10 years ago. I knew there was a Christmas party going on, but I couldn't remember what exactly was going on. Even during the march, I wasn't sure if the kids were dancing or the adults were marching. That kind of thing. My music had kind of descriptive titles before every part of the piece, but they were in French. I was kind of trying to figure out when the Rat King would show up, because I would definitely remember that part. But by rehearsal 95, yes, there are more than 95 rehearsals, I knew where I was! The snowflakes and such were prancing around during a snowstorm. I knew what the performance tempo was, so I gradually sped up to meet it and try to stay there. And then I got stuck on counting. I slowed down and tried to subdivide the best I could. Basically, after the whole snowflake fiasco, I finished Act 1. I thought my hands would be tired, but they were fine. My shoulders and arms were more fatigued, and my feet began to hurt. I also needed to do a few squats and bend over to stretch a bit. Yes, my back cracked, but I don't have that recorded. After a couple minutes, it was on to Act 2. Compared to Act 1, I had a better idea of what was going on in Act 2. More of the Act 2 pieces are in the Nutcracker suite, and it just stood out more to me. Some of the parts took me a little bit to recognize, such as that. It was also easier to sight read, but there were a few surprises. For one, Treypack ended up being a lot harder than I thought. And, hear me out, I accidentally played the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy way too fast. Okay. I'm embarrassed. Why did I not recognize it? I literally used it all the time in my videos. Gosh, it's the fail of the century. I didn't realize it until I began writing this, and now I'm sad. At least I ended on a pretty strong note, with the video being frozen for most of the final piece of the ballet. At this point, I was pretty tired. My feet hurt, I was sweaty, my hair was greasy, that's over, blah. I called it a day and ate lunch.
I'm never doing that again.